Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have discussed the different operators of your Java. So today we will be seeing the another sort of operators which are used in your Java, how they will be utilized and how you are going to prepare the programs or how you are going to write the programs. We will see with the simple examples. The total class we have been studied with unary operators, increment, decrement operator, equality, relational as well as conditional operators. Then moving with the conditional operator like conditional and logical or operation, and the conditional operator using with the question mark and colon symbol, wherein which it is going to accept more than two operands, or we can say three operands as a value for your program. So today we'll be going with the next important operator, that is called as instance of operator, which is nothing but called as a type comparison operator. This is nothing but called as what? Type comparison operator. It compares an object to a specified type. You can use it to test if an object is an instance of a class. For example, if you have defined a class, for that class, if you are creating any object, you can check whether that object is belonging to the class or not. For example, class called as a fruit, and I am going to declare orange as an object. You can check orange is an object of a class or not by using with the instance of operator. Then an instance of a subclass or instance of a class that implements a particular interface. The following program defines a parent class, a simple interface, and a child class which is going to inherit from the parent as well as interfaces. So simple example he is going to give here. What is that in simple example he is telling? He is saying that parent object 1 is equal to new parent. Object 1 is a object or a part of a class called as parent. So you can check whether the object is a object 1 is a object of parent or not, like object 1 dot instance of parent. Object 1 is an object which is belonging to parent. So example is saying that is it will be returning true because object 1 is defined to parent itself. Then in another statement he will be defining with what? System.out.println object 1 instance of child. Object 1 is not an instance of child, so the answer will be false because object 2 is the object or an instance of child. So how you are going to check an object which is created or accessed through the what you can say, the particular class? So we can say that one is a type comparison operator called as instance of. In simple words, you can say that instance of operator or instance of comparison operator is used to compare that a particular object is belonging to the class or not, whether that particular class is accessed with that particular object or not. Like this we can see. Then we will be going with the next important statement, that is bitwise and bit shift operators. Bitwise operators means they will be individually acting on a single bits. They will be defining on the single bits, like bitwise and bitwise or exclusive or. Then you want to have the tilde operation, that is nothing but called as a complementation, bits complementation, left shifting, right shifting, already have seen in the previous semester. How what they will be doing? If you are going to use with a tilde operator or a unary complement bitwise complement operator, that is it converts the zeros to 1 as well as ones to zeros. Then tilde operator or a bitwise complementation operator, what it is going to do, it converts the zeros to 1 or 1 to the zeros. And bitwise and operation is used for addition. Bitwise or operation is used for sorry bitwise I'm very sorry. Bitwise and operation is used for multiplication, 1 into 1 1, 1 into 0 or 0 into 0 or 0 into 1, you are going to yield with 0 itself. Already have seen in the C programming language. The same procedure you are going to use here also. And bitwise OR operation is nothing but called as what? It is an 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, or 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equals to 1. So here, if two zeros are there, then you are going to get answer as 0. Neither of any one is 0 or 1, or both the things are 1, then you will be getting the answer as true itself. So that is the difference between an logical and a logical OR operation. Then going with the exclusive OR operation, inclusive OR operation, which is called as the exclamatory mark, which is exactly opposite of your exclusive OR operation, where 0 0 it will be turning with 1, 1 0 it will be turning with 0, 0 0 will be turning with 1 and 0, and 1 1 will be turning with 1. This is nothing but called as what? An inclusive OR operation. So these are the different types of bitwise as well as shift operations. If double less than will be there, then you can say that is a left shifting operator. Means the bits will be shifted to the left side, and greater than symbol is used for shifting from right side. So this is called as what? Left shifting as well as right shifting. So I'll be going with the next statement, that is called as expressions, statements as well as blocks. Today we are going to see an expression is nothing but it is a construct made of variables, operators and method invocation, which are constructed according to the syntax of the language, that evaluates to a single value, which you have been seen in the previous classes. For example, int result is equals to 1 plus 2. So you can check 1 plus 2, then you will be resulting with an 3. That is nothing but called as an expression itself. Okay. So this is all about the class about expressions. So many different types of examples have been given. You just check with the things. If you won't have any doubts, if you have any problems, just ask me. I will be clarifying those all the things for you. Then I'll be going for the statements. Statements are roughly equivalent to the sentences in natural language, where a statement forms a complete unit of execution, wherein which you are going to have with assignment expressions, use of double plus or double minus, or method invocations, or object creation expressions. So whatever the informations you are going to write within a building of a program or writing of the program, at that time whatever the different types of operations or statements you are going to create or you are going to execute, those all the things are nothing but called as what? And statements itself. So for example, assignment statement, a value is equals to ans 8.8933 point some value. So you are making a value to be assigned to a variable called as a value. Increment statement, a value plus plus, like that. A method invocation statement, where you are printing hello world with the use of out object or println method, displaying the information on the screen. Then another one is object creation statement, where you are creating an object for a already established or already present class. For example, bicycle is a class name, and you are creating an object called as my bike is equals to new bicycle. So whatever the commodities, whatever the methods, whatever the data is present within my bike can be used as bicycle can be used as my bike. There is no necessity of redefining bicycle at the most level. So that is nothing but called as what? Object creation statement. And lastly, you are going to have with a declaration statement, means you are declaring a variables with the values, or directly you can declare the variables with the data types also. Blocks, lastly we are going to define with the blocks means if any condition, if any statements is having with more than one statement within a block within a condition, then you are going to place those all the things within a flower brackets like opening and closing. We can say them as a blocks. Means you can identify that its limit from here to there, there to there, like that we can have a simple statement. So I will be ending here itself the class. Rest other things we shall discuss in the next coming